Well, I'm just getting home from my second biggest Lego haul. I got some more Star Wars sets. Met with a really cool guy, and he gave me a good deal on these, so it was definitely worth it. So I'm really excited about this. So I'm going to get these in and check them out. Here it is, all laid out on my table. Now, as you can see, obviously some of these are in boxes, some are not. And there is a total of 12 sets here. And get this, I paid $350 for all these sets. That's not like a crazy good deal, but it is pretty good. I would say all these together, they're probably worth a minimum about $485 if I was to sell them all individually at kind of the average Bricklink price. Now, some of these are duplicates for me, but I figured I would just sell the duplicates, and I got a better price by buying them all together as one big group. The sets that I really wanted to complete my early Star Wars collection was the Pod Racing set, the Imperial Shuttle, and the A-Wing fighter, and then also the Gungan Sub. So some of these that are duplicates are like the Flash Speeder, the Snowspeeder is a duplicate. I think I have 3 of those now. I've got one other Naboo Fighter, and I think I have 4 of these sets right here with the speeder bikes. I don't have this one yet, so I'm really happy to get that. Here's a little mini MTT. I'll tell you more about this. It's kind of cool. And then here's the Lightsaber Duel set, and I think this is the 3rd one of these I have as well. So I'm definitely eventually going to sell my duplicates. I don't need all these duplicates, so I'm going to keep the best ones for myself with the box and instructions and sell the others. Let me give you a closer look. So here's a closer look at the Gungan Sub. There's some really cool things about this set. It came out in 1999, so it's one of the early sets that came out in the Star Wars series. It has several unique pieces that you only see in this set. So these bubble shields right here only came out in this set. Also these panels right here, these hinge panels, only this set, with that pattern on them. And then the other thing is that this version of Obi-Wan only came out in this set. And I think what's unique about it is that he has the hood on. I think that's what's unique. Other than that, him with the hair, I think, is in some other sets. And with the hood, I think he's worth about $15. Because these are the first Star Wars sets that came out, these characters still all have the yellow classic minifigure skin tone. One more unique piece in this set is the blue anchor. This is the only set that has a blue anchor. Now, unfortunately, when I just took this out, I noticed that it's broken, so that's a real bummer. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, replace it, or maybe I'll try to glue it together, I don't know. It also has the starfish and the clamshell. These early instructions are so neat. I really like them. They look really good. And let me see in the back, most of them have comics. Yep. So this one has a comic in the back. I'll have to do a video of this in more detail. But one thing, I've noticed is a lot of people try to sell their sets assembled, and it's actually not a really good idea, because I think that's how these parts get broken, is they're in a bag in a box and they're moving around. And so I'm pretty sure that's how the anchor got broke. I don't think it was broken. He didn't know it was broken, and I think in transit it must have been broken. So I think it's the best idea is to fully disassemble your sets and sell them disassembled. There's not too much I want to say about the Snowspeeder. It is a great set, and I do have 3 of them now. It comes with 3 minifigures. It's got Luke, Dak, and a Rebel Snowfighter. So it's a really awesome set, but I just don't have too much to say about it. Here's a closer look at the mini MTT. There's a couple neat things about this that are worth mentioning, because at first glance you might think this is kind of lame and not really worth collecting. But there's a couple cool things about this. Like, for instance, you see how this kind of slope piece here, in the dark orange, this was the only set that had this dark orange piece until just this year, 2024. And now it's in the Kingfisher set that just came out. But before it was only this set, so that was kind of a little interesting little thing, I thought. So another cool thing about these mini sets is as you collected each of these 4 sets, it would give you parts to complete a 5th one, to complete this Y-wing right here. So I thought that was kind of cool. Now this guy apparently, I think he only had the one MTT set, so he's got one of the engine sections of the Y-wing, and just that one without the other pieces. But I thought that was pretty cool, and it's like a clever marketing idea from Lego. Now I've got Jedi Defense I. You might wonder, why is it 1? Because there was a Jedi Defense II, which was this other set with Qui-Gon and the battle droids in it. And if you put them together, it kind of completes the scene from the movie. I haven't opened this yet, so I hope it's complete. Yeah, I think so. So it's got Obi-Wan in there, and you see this one has the hair instead of the hood, so it's just a little bit different minifigure. And it's got the instructions in there. Here's the Lightsaber Duel set. Not too much to say about this either. It's got Qui-Gon and Darth Maul in it. And it's kind of a common set. I have 3 of them now, so I'll probably end up selling at least 2 of them. But it's cool to have the instructions. Here's the Flash Speeder. This is a neat set. I do have 2 of them, so I'll probably sell one of them. And it's kind of cool because the Naboo security officer only came in this set. Here's the Naboo Fighter, and this is a really great set. I wish I had the one with the chrome pieces on it. That would be really cool. But this one's nice too. It's got Anakin in there, and it comes with an R2-D2 and 2 battle droids. And it looks like everything's here, so I think it's complete. It's got some cool stickers on it. And this printed piece. Anakin with the brown hat only came in this set. Anakin with the gray hat came in, I think, 3 different sets, including the larger pod racer set I'm going to show you. The speeder bike set is another really great set. It's got 2 of the scout troopers in there, and this version of Luke is from Endor, of course, and he only comes in this set. Now, I do have 4 of these sets, so I really got to get rid of a couple of them, but they are really cool. Here's the A-Wing fighter, and again, the model isn't the coolest looking model in the world, but I still really like it. Red is my favorite color, and the minifigure is really cool. Let me get him out of here and show you. Here he is, the A-Wing pilot. I just, I love the green flight suit and the yellow visor, really cool helmet. You also get the Rebel technician. Now here's the Sith Infiltrator. This is a really cool set. It's a, medium-sized cool set. It's got Darth Maul in there and his little spy bots. It's, again, one of the really early sets. And it's not my favorite model, but it's really cool to have. I have 2 of them now, so I'm going to have to sell one of them. And here's the instructions. This one does have the comic in the back. Really cool. I'll have to take a closer look when I do the review of the set. Here's the Imperial Shuttle. This is a really cool set, and I really wanted this one. And getting it bundled in this whole collection of sets that I got made it a really good deal. It's got some really cool minifigures, so let me open it up and show you. I forgot, I already built this set, so here it is all built. So the minifigures, you got the Imperial Royal Guard in red. They're so cool, and there's 2 of them in here. I love the red. The Imperial Shuttle pilot only comes in this set. Nothing too fancy, but he's unique. And Emperor Palpatine. I think this is the only one I have, so I'm really happy to have it. He does come in 3 sets, though. So I got the box and more cool instructions. The space background. No comic in this one either, but you got the video clips. Okay, last but not least, we have this huge set. Look how big this box is. Like, what is that, 2 feet, 1.5 feet? It's huge. I had to zoom out my camera just to get it all in frame. It is Lego set 7171, the Mos Espa Podrace. And it came out in 1999, one of the early sets. And there's actually 3 different pod racer sets from that early time. This is the biggest one with the 3 pod racers and all the minifigures. The other one has just Anakin and his pod racer, plus Princess Leia, and I think there's a droid in there too. And then there was one that was almost the same, but it came in a bucket. It was like a really weird set. It was like a bucket pod racer set. Well, this has 3 pod racers in it. It's really cool. It's got Anakin with the gray helmet, and then it's got Gasganos. I'm not really familiar with that character, so I kind of forget how to pronounce his name. And then Sebulba too. And this is a really cool Sebulba minifigure because it's a solid molded character. I think there's another set that has him just made out of bricks, and it's kind of weird looking. So this one is really cool. You got Jar Jar, R2-D2, Princess Leia, Qui-Gon, and 2 of these little droids, along with the other racers. Really cool set. And then let me open up the box here for you. There's actually nothing on the inside. I think there might have been some interior boxes, so I don't have those. But here's the huge instruction manual. And this one definitely has some comics in the back. Really neat. It's got that great space background. But for some reason, this one doesn't have any of the little video clips up in the top. Maybe that's because it was for the newest movie, so maybe that's why they didn't include them. I think this actually came out before the movie, or they produced the set before the movie came out. I forget exactly how that timeline goes. Oh man, I'm such an idiot. I actually said Princess Leia earlier. It's Padme. Duh. So here she is. I really wanted this minifigure. I have 2 of them now, but it's a really great one. It's kind of collectible for me. It's not super valuable. Unfortunately, the Anakin in this set is missing his head, but I do have the helmet, and I have the other set with Anakin in it with the same head and different helmet, so it all works out. No big deal. So here's Saboba. It's a really cool one-piece molded figure, and he only came in this set. Surprisingly, he's not worth that much. I think it's like $12, but it's a really great collectible piece, I think. You got Jar Jar, sadly nobody's favorite, but this is the early one. Here's a look at this guy. He's considered a minifigure, but you know, he is made from bricks and pieces. R2-D2 and another Qui-Gon. Okay, and here's the 3 pit droids. So they are technically a little different from each other. So they're actually listed as 3 different minifigures, but they're all made from bricks and pieces. This box is so big, I can't even get the glare of my light out of it, no matter where I put it. That's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. There's so much more I could have said about all these sets. They're so collectible to me. These early Star Wars sets are so cool, I think. So stay tuned. I'm sure I'm going to do a review of every single one of these sets. So hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching.